say. And Scott, I jokingly ask everybody running for office, do you have your mental test results with you? Because you got to be a little off. I should know. You got to be a little off to run for office. It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Oh, it's more work than I could imagine, and I'm excited about the work ahead of me.
So,
I have the time, and now I'm putting in the work.
yeah, I met you way back when you've done a lot of volunteer work in town. I met you way back when you were with Michael Hoefflin.
That was a lot of years ago,
Yeah.
and I put in a lot of years. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
on their board of directors,
Yep.
and then I became the executive director while I was still running my business.
Yeah, it was one of the first boards I got involved with to do. We were doing websites as part of the company I owned, and it was just an honor to be able to do their website for them and all the work that they did.
It's a great organization that's doing great things for families that have children with cancer.
And you had something to do with soccer at one time, did you?
I have a little bit to do with soccer. That's I've been blessed to have that for my business for the last. So it's been almost 30 years now since
Wow.
I opened up the one next to the bowling alley there on Soledad Canyon. So been in the soccer business and have been on a few soccer boards, AYSO board and also the U.S. Indoor Soccer Board.
So this is, you've been well involved in the community and with youth in the community and that kind of thing. COC, why COC? Why not Heart?
Um,
COC.
COC is kind of has a special place in my heart. I went to school there 48 years ago. I was the vice president of the student body back then. That was my first jump, and it was a last minute run, and I ran there. And this is a last minute run too. Why COC? There's some drastic changes going on up there with a huge lack of transparency, and the reason why and how a college like that lets go of their four top administrators, or they retired, let go, however they want to state it, with no transition plan is concerning to me.
Yeah, when something's done that abruptly, I get you. And no matter how one feels about her, Diane Van Nohoek did a great job at building that school, growing that school, making it one of the pristine schools in the state.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
She was there in the 35 years she was there. I saw the growth of the college, and they went from 137 full-time faculty to 555 and 200,000 square feet to over a million
Wow.
square feet. The growth, she had a lot to do with that growth, and I want to see the growth and the needs fulfilled in our community.
Yeah, the university center is a big deal. I mean, it's not the norm with a community college, and a first-class career tech ed center over there in Canyon Country.
Right.
You
And their advanced technology center is just incredible. Everything that they've done in this community and the growth has been amazing, and we want to see that growth continue. But we want to have leadership that is involved with the community.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of abrupt, and I've known Diane for years. And when I got elected to Hart Board, she was so passionate about career tech ed. She asked me to meet with her because that's what I ran on. And she just had a vision, and she had a plan, and she could see how the two could work together to, make sure that our young people, when they graduated, look, not everybody's going to be a doctor, lawyer, or Indian chief, as they say. I
Right.
need carpenters, plumbers, right?
And that's what I think she did so well is tie the business community to the college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A great example is Quest Diagnostics has a need for clinical laboratory technicians. Now this semester there's a program for that, so they're fulfilling those needs, and that needs to continue. And we need to bridge the gap between the business and the college.
Yeah, no disrespect to any of the trustees that are educators. I think that sometimes a trustee who's an educator is very limited in what they're looking at, for a student's education. You being a volunteer, a businessman, and the whole nine yards, you bring a different perspective to the board, or you will bring a different perspective to the board.
Yeah, I hope so. And I'm currently the president of the SCV Sheriff's Foundation, which I'm really proud to say, and it was just came out in one of the articles you wrote that we're the eighth safest city in the U.S., and we need to continue that safety up there. But as far as Diane, yeah, she's incredible. She bridged the gap. I've been in this community and involved in a lot of organizations. I don't think I have met any of the existing four board members at one event in our community. I've never personally met him in 8 years.
Yeah.
She's been in office 8 years, and I've never met her.
Yeah. No, it's true, and this is a community, and the reason it's so strong is because we are community minded, because we believe in helping each other out, being part of these organizations, and we have plenty of nonprofit organizations, like you said, the sheriff's. We have one for the sheriff's department and single mothers, and we go through a whole list of organizations in this town. And I think that's what makes it so great.
One of the first questions you asked me is, why did I run? And it's kind of my way to give back. I mean, for 30 years, this community has been so good to me. And I've been blessed with the business that I have and with the support. And it's my way to just give a little bit back.
Yeah. And what are some of the things that give me one or two things that you would like to focus on or take on once you get on there?
Well, I think one thing, and the most important thing, is I'd like to see everybody advance, the staff, the administration, the facilities, but most important, I think who we need to see advance is the students. And I think what needs to happen is we need to put the students first.
Yeah.
Not any one certain special interest group like who is supporting the four that are running right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And then now I know the school itself. I personally would like to see a stronger relationship when it comes to career tech ed between the heart. Now we had a very good one. Don't get me wrong. I think we just need to clarify some of the things. Like my vision has always been mechanics and carpentry and plumbing. All that would be like 101 at the high school district, and then the more advanced one at COC. So the kids, they get mad when I say kids. The students,
students,
excuse
right?
me, yes. Move on, and the college has just got a great opportunity there.
Yeah, and it needs to continue, and it starts with the good work that the Hart School District's done.
Yeah.
And it needs to move to the college.
Okay, Scott, how do people get a hold of you? How do they help you?
My website is scottforcoc.com.
Well, that's easy.
And you can go onto the website. I would love to meet you, love to get the endorsements, love to get the community behind me. That's what I'm going to be working towards in the next 70 days. You can reach out on my website, and I'll get back with you in any way that I can. scottforcoc.com.
Perfect, Scott. And thanks for taking a shot at this, and I'm sure I'll see you up there. You're listening to Trending SUV here at KHTS AM 1220,